Okay, hello everyone. How y'all doing? I have returned the, what would you call me? The unprofessional demon of YouTube right now. I don't know. Trying to be funny again, guys. And trying to be as laid back and relaxed as I possibly can in this particular video here now. So, yeah, it is now, it is today, Wednesday, again, full week now since I did my last videos there, or I did my fashion show thing, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to call it. My attempt at putting together a few nice outfits and trying to look halfway decent, presentable, and blah 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 blah. Now I did do some out and about ones there a few days ago that I haven't uploaded yet, but I think I may have done some there on Monday too, didn't I? Or Tuesday. I'll start to lose track now, guys. Whatever. So anyway, it is Wednesday. This is Wednesday, July the 29th today. Wednesday, July the 29th. And it's just a little after 6 p.m. here now, 2020, July the 29th. It's just after 6 p.m., 6:04, 2020, Wednesday evening. I'm really debating whether I was going to put together any more videos for a while. Now when I say a while, I mean like maybe just a few days, because you know, I'm really struggling to figure out what to do in these videos different from what I've done so far. Now, I've already, in the span of almost a month, I've uploaded over 30 videos to my channel now, where there was no videos whatsoever for the longest time. Excuse me, I'm fiddling around here now because me adjusting these various things. Where I have a cat, you've seen my cat in some of my other videos now. It's worth you all, guys, if you want to follow my channel at all, follow my activities and so on. Just go through all my other videos anyway, so I don't have to keep repeating myself endlessly in every single video sort of thing. So I have shown in other videos where I have my cat, and I have one very quick little 2-minute video that shows the cat like just by herself sort of thing. I did there a year or so ago, and so if you just go back over all my videos, just about everything that needs to be covered now up to this point, I've already covered several times over, as to why the recording is in the condition that it's in, why I'm doing what I'm doing, the whole works of it. You know, I'm after covering that several times over. And what I'm trying to do now at this stage in the game is where I've already gone through a month of videos now. I've been videotaping for going into a month. I'm trying hard now to think of how to take everything in a slightly different direction, not to keep rehashing myself in every single video, but just kind of move on from all that now, and just assume that anybody that's going to bother to follow my videos will just check my old ones to figure out anything that they're curious about or whatever. So again, I encourage you to do that. Don't go asking questions in this video, if you do respond, but why is the camera quality, picture quality like it is, you know, whatever it might be, you know, I've probably already covered in other videos now several times over. So, but anyway, so I'm here now saying to myself, debating to myself, you know, it's like, how do I keep making these videos and try to make them interesting, even remotely interesting, in you know, in each video that I make. And I mean, it's like I watch all the videos. I watch every video that I make right after I make it, and after I upload it to my channel, I'll watch it right away afterwards as well to see how it looks on the channel. And I mean, I'm aware of everything that you yourselves may be seeing in these videos, trying to make note of it, trying to keep it in my mind for future videos to see how I can improve on this thing, that thing, some other thing, or whatever the case might be. Some things are a little bit more easier for me to improve on than others. As I said, because of the situation where I'm recording in and so on and so forth, bad lighting, bad recording equipment and so on and so forth, I can only do so much with that and just ask for your understanding, you know. But anyway, in regards to what I was saying there, where I have a cat, I'm horsing around with my cat a lot, playing around with her and so on and so forth. And a lot of times I'll have my face up against her, you know, she'll go up against me or whatever. And if I'm wearing my cap or whatever I might be wearing, she sheds like mad, so she gets hair all over me. So I find quite often I've got hairs sort of hanging down over the rim of my cap that I'll see when I'm doing things. So I'll have to do this periodically to okay. That's all that is. I'm just trying to get rid of hairs that are hanging off the rim of my cap or wherever. Probably been after fooling around the cat and so on. People who have pets know exactly what it's like, or you should know what it's like. Cats, dogs, same thing. They get on everything. Their hair, well, they get on everything, and their hairs get on everything as well. So the hair thing is impossible to stay on top of, sort of thing. So anyway, now I'm going again, just jibber-jabbing about nonsense, and gone 7 minutes into the video. I swear to God, people, I can't help myself. I mean, really got to be more focused on what I'm doing. Anyway, so where these videos, as I've said in other videos, are primarily, not exclusively, not only, but primarily about me attempting to see if I can secure some guy in my life as a special someone, boyfriend, you know, start with friendships or whatever, lead into a boyfriend relationship and whatever might develop from that sort of thing, you know. And now again, as I say, that's not the only thing, because like I always said in other videos that I'm a Newfoundlander, so I will probably over time I'll try to get out as much as I can and try to make videos around town and just try to sort of promote Newfoundland culture, I suppose, or Newfoundland scenery, or anything to do with Newfoundland sort of thing, where there seems to be so little of it on YouTube, or I certainly don't come across much anyway. And that will be part of it as well. And as I said before in other videos, I'm into other things as well. I'm into collecting vintage glass, where I'm after doing that. I know there's a community out there for that sort of thing. I'll make videos about that in time. I have all kinds of things that interest me and concern me and so on that I will make videos about down the road. Environmental concerns, animal rights concerns, you know, things of that nature. I want to try to make a few videos with me singing at some point, to give that a try or whatever, see how that plays out. And to check and see what kind of voice I have and all that sort of thing, you know. So there's that. I write poetry, believe it or not. I haven't published anything yet, but I have dabbled in poetry writing. And so one of my a different video in the near future, once I get a bit more new material put together, I'll write up a few poems and probably read them in a video and publish them and see what kind of response I get from that sort of thing, you know. And so that there will be more variety, as I'm trying to get my head together here now to figure out how to proceed with this and what kind of material to be putting in my videos. I have been advised that I should just stick with the one thing, the one topic, and so on and so forth. And but I am really, to be honest with you guys, all over the place when it comes to YouTube. I'm into all kinds of stuff, and I have several different interests and so on. I I don't think I want to be focused on any one particular thing. When I make my videos, I think I want to kind of like have a variety of topics and various things to be talking about, because I honestly believe that that will actually better enable me to get a larger following of people in time, once these videos start circulating well and so on. If they ever do, again, you know, just me getting a little bit discouraged unnecessarily, because it is going into a month and I got such a very, very low viewer rate so far. You know, but I'm hoping that I can increase that by you know, by having more variety of topics and so on and so forth. So, contrary to what a friend of mine suggested, I should just stick with the one thing. I think I will just go with my own gut feeling on this one and post videos on a number of different things, and hope for the best. And so, one of the main things that I will be focusing on, one of the primary but not exclusive things, is things to do with gay issues, gay lifestyle, and so on and so forth. And so this video here now is primarily about me sharing my story. Actually, I guess my gay story, you know. So I'm going to publish this video as something like my gay life in Newfoundland or something like that, you know, and just see how that circulates around YouTube, you know, within like gay oriented material. Now I'm doing this, guys, because I'm just looking ahead at the screen there to see how the time is going, and I'm noticing that I've only got one block in my battery icon again, where I just put in recharged batteries. I thought those were my new ones, but so there's that usual concern of getting everything in on a certain amount of time and not lose my power before I finish up the video. With the one block, hopefully I should be okay, at least get this one video in. So that's what I'm going to upload this as. And because I know there's a lot of people, there's a lot of YouTubers out there making these types of videos, and they seem to be getting a decent following from other people and so on. But you don't get a lot of background information, like who these people are that are making these videos, okay? It would appear that the bulk of these fellows that, and some ladies, but the most I've seen seem to be from guys, they most seem to be from the States. As well, I'm Canadian, Newfoundlander. Most seem to be from the States. Almost all, seem to be from a younger age group, late teens, early mid-20s, maybe a few in the early 30s, and that's all well and good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking that for what it's worth and all the rest of it, sort of thing. But we know that the gay world is it's a world. I mean, we're everywhere, aren't we? I gotta try not to make these weird faces. I gotta try not to make any more weird faces, guys. My camcorder's got a little demon in it, sort of thing, that picks on every friggin' weird face I make, and when I upload my videos, it focuses on that very friggin' oddball look that I made to use as a thumbnail image. And one more thing that's working against me like mad, all the friggin' goofy thumbnail images that I have to put on my videos, and I said I'm conscious of that too. Believe me, I'm conscious of that as well. So I gotta try to, without seeming too dry and boring, I gotta try to keep a relatively straight face here and not make too many goofy faces. Because I'd be darned, when I upload this, that's the very thing that the camcorder will focus on and use as a thumbnail image. Anyway, so, you know, like, it is a gay world. I mean, we're all over the world, aren't we? You know, and we make up every single race and ethnic group of human beings on this planet. I mean, we are as diverse as the human species itself is. And that's something that really needs to be driven home for non-gay people that think we're just on the fringe of society or whatever, or that we are some kind of a freak group of people, this weird perverted group of people that we really need to try to fix if we can. If we can't fix them, we need to try to control them, keep them in check, all this nonsense, you know, where the actual fact of the matter is homosexual people have existed for as long as our species has existed. We're not new at all. We're as old as the human species itself is. And we've always existed. We have kind of popped up, however you want to explain it, sort of thing, everywhere in the world, wherever the human species has plunked down and been able to establish itself. Homosexual people have emerged in those communities. So, you know, it doesn't take a very extensive amount of research to very quickly find out that, you know, we have always been there, and we have existed in every race, every culture, every ethnic group of human beings that has ever existed. Beyond homosexuality existing within the human species, it exists in many other species of somewhat sentient creatures that exist on this planet. So it really is not as rare and as strange and as sick and perverted a thing as religious people and conservative people, conventional people, traditional people would think and would lead us to believe is the case. So, you know, I mean, these are things I found out myself from my own lifetime of reading about the particular issue and trying to understand what causes it and all the rest of it. Coming to realize that it's not at all as rare as mainstream society would want us to believe, would want everyone to believe, and who very misguidedly thinks themselves is the case. So, so in saying all that, I'm trying to explain that when these topics are brought up over a medium like YouTube, and where we're trying to discuss the topic and bring the topic to the forefront more, and to try to garner more understanding amongst mainstream society in general, all over the world, these things need to be mentioned, and in mentioning them, we also need to be depicting what we're talking about. So, if I were to see more black gay people, more Middle Eastern gay people, more Asian gay people, now when I say gay, I also mean lesbian as well, naturally, you know, the two intertwine, I mean, very much so, you know. So, so I mean, like gay, lesbian, both. First Nations gay people, just like, I would like to see depictions of gay people reflected on YouTube and YouTube videos right across the board, and from a much broader age range as well. Because, I mean, if you're gay, you're born gay, you realize you're gay at a very early stage in your life, and you know, you're gay for your entire life. You don't stop being gay because you've reached 40 or 50, whatever the case might be, and all of a sudden, you know, you just fade right off the radar, you know. So the stories of older gay people need to be told, okay? They need to be making the videos, they need to be posting them on YouTube, they need to be circulating around YouTube, and their stories need to be told. And they need to be told from different cultures, different backgrounds. It needs to run the gamut far more so than we are seeing so far. Now guys, I did it again. This is 20 minutes now, so I'm going to clue this video off here now, and I'm going to make a second one. I'm going to try to do any more than 2 of these videos, but it looks like I'm going to have to do another one here now. So I'm going to end this one off here now, and I'm going to start up again now in a second or two. I might have to hunt around for some batteries now, because I'm not sure if those batteries are going to last long enough. So okay then, everyone take care, and I'll be back now in a moment or two. Alright, God bless.